Greetings, New Zealand naturopath Eric Backer, author of Candida Crusher. Thanks for checking out my video. Today we're going to talk about acid alkaline diets. Acid alkaline diets are very big and very much in vogue, like they have been, long as I've been involved in natural medicine. They probably will be for the next 100 years. So many people believe that by eating a diet that's much more alkaline than acid forming, we're going to live a much longer lifespan, we're going to be free of cancer, or we're going to cure cancer if you've got cancer, we're going to reverse a lot of chronic diseases and things like that. Well, let's have a look at fact and fiction. There is some truth to the matter, but a lot of it's hocus pocus and actually what we call the woo-woo factor. It's a lot of bullshit, a lot of it actually, to be honest. So I don't often use that word, but you need to be careful in natural medicine and also very careful when you go to Google, because there's lots of crap on the internet. I've just spent about 10 minutes looking at different acid alkaline websites, and some of these are really strong on promoting reverse cancer, eat an alkaline diet, live to 120, another website said. I mean, come on, how stupid do you think I am? You think I even want to live to 120? I don't think so. It's just not something I'm really interested in. Maybe you are, but I don't want to be 120. I mean, 100 will do me. But anyway, jokes aside, the point is, there are some merits to the acid alkaline diet, but I believe that most of the stuff that you read about, and hear from experts is a load of crap. All right. So you've got to remember that. Let's look at the pH values for starters. So pH really is ranked from 0 to 14. 0 acid, 14 alkaline, 7's neutral. So the blood is very tightly, carefully controlled range of about 7.25 to 7.35. I think it's around about there. It's just slightly alkaline. It's very tightly controlled. The urine alkaline can fluctuate wildly depending on what you're eating. If you just had a big piece of steak, or you've had some Kentucky Fried Chicken, or whatever you've had for breakfast, then you'll find that the urine can be acidic to start with and then drop off. So practitioners who test urinary pH, it's not really going to give you much of an accurate reading at all. To me, it's like doing blood tests every 6 months to determine your health. It doesn't really work. You need to do blood testing for critical markers much more regularly, and then spreadsheet them to see where the highs and lows are, and then correlate that with stuff like diet and lifestyle. That's the intelligent approach. It's the same with pH. If you were going to do urinary pH, you would do urinary pH every morning, put it on your computer, plot it with what you're eating, and then work out where your urinary pH is. But that's going to tell you nothing about your blood pH. So every time you eat food, try and understand your body a little bit like a fireplace or a furnace. We shove wood in a fireplace, we heat it up, it produces energy and heat, and it leaves ash like a residue. Well, your body does the same. We eat eggs, or we eat watermelon, whatever we eat, it burns and it produces a residue. Now that residue can be either an alkaline residue or an acidic residue. Now a lot of the proponents of the acid alkaline diet believe that if you drink lots of alkaline water and eat lots of alkaline foods, you can prevent a lot of illness. Well, it's simply not true. Many people who follow an alkaline diet still get cancers and diseases like people who follow a more of an acidic approach. What I do like about this approach is that people who follow an alkaline diet tend to eat a healthier kind of diet. I don't care about the pH balance, because the body tends to regulate that itself. The body's a lot more intelligent than you are, I can tell you that. Much smarter than you are. Much smarter than Dr. Google is too, by the way. So by eating a fresh food diet, vegetables, fruits, nuts, legumes. I'm a fan of tofu personally. I mean, I don't care what you guys eat, but I eat tofu once or twice a week, which is probably one of the only alkaline of the proteins. Almonds, you know what I mean? Spinach, beans, tomatoes, lettuce, cucumbers, chicken, fish, which are acidic, which I'm not supposed to eat. Oops, I just mentioned an acidic food. I better avoid that. So don't be afraid of eating meat. Now the paleo diet is a total acid diet. So that blows that whole acid alkaline thing out of the water, doesn't it? So if you're going to be a fan of paleo, well then you better be an acid fan, because the protein foods create the acid residue. So make sure you counter that by eating plenty of alkaline foods. I've got no problem with you consuming meat, but make sure you consume plenty of vegetables and alkaline grains to sort of balance that out a little bit. Water is also important to consume, plenty of water, because there is certainly a lot of evidence that drinking lots of cups of coffee and tea every day is going to affect your body, especially your kidney function. A lot of emphasis today is placed on cleansing and detox, but not enough emphasis placed on kidney function. So kidneys need plenty of fresh foods and water to keep them in good shape. Kidneys don't function well on beer and whiskey and Coca-Cola. So the drinks are quite the big one. So should you do acid alkaline diet or should you forget about it? I think you should pay attention to it, but I don't think you should focus all of your purchasing of foods around an acid and alkaline sheet. If you're going to eat fresh, healthy foods like I do, I'm quite fortunate because I grow most of my own vegetables. I've got fruits and bees and vegetables, and I mean that's just fantastic. We had an amazing salad last night out of the garden with beautiful tomatoes. We had a beetroot salad out of the garden. We had capsicums. We had spinach. So it's just picked and cooked right away, steamed or raw. So this is quite an alkaline approach to eating. But then I had some fish with it, some fresh fish, which is acidic, but again only a small piece of fish. If you eat healthy, by default you will have an alkaline diet. If you eat crap, by default you would have an acid diet. Okay, it's as simple as that. Common sense. Don't follow all these crazy websites, telling you that you should. This is the way to prevent cancer, and that's the way to prevent cancer. All right. There are many healthy people that get cancer. There are a lot more factors to cancer than just what you eat. I can assure you of that. So I hope that dispels the myths. Relax about the acid alkaline diet. Just eat healthy. Drink lots of water, and you should be fine. Thanks for tuning in.